Hello YouTube, JoJo here. Now before I get into the video, I just want to quickly apologise for once again the lack of videos. I've been busy and ill, so that kind of affects how much I can get out for you guys, but let's just dive into the video. So today, we're going to be having a look at the Flare LMG for the Vanu Sovereignty. If you're new to my weapon reviews, the way I like to do this is I'm going to go over the stats of the weapon, then the aesthetics, how it looks, how it sounds, and finally I'll round off with the attachments as well as tips and tricks for the weapon. The weapon damage for this gun is a slightly higher end damage model of 163 at 10 meters, dropping off to 143 at 75 meters, meaning that you will be getting 6 shot kills all the way out to 75 meters, after which you will be getting 7 shot kills. Remember though that this weapon can equip high velocity ammo, which could modify these results. Continuing with the topic of flying orbs of plasma, the Flare has a mag size of 75 rounds, which can be bumped up with extended mags to 150 rounds, meaning that with extended mags you will very rarely have to reload the gun. However, this high mag size does come at quite a cost. The short reload, so that's where you reload where you have one or more rounds still left in the clip, is quite a lengthy 4.2 seconds. However, the long reload is much worse. It is 5.225 seconds, meaning that if you hit the long reload on this gun, you're screwed in a firefight. The weapon also has an ammo pool, so that's how much ammo you have in reserve, of 225 rounds, so you have lots of ammo to chew up. The ammo pool and the magazine also last a very long time, as the rate of fire for this gun is a painfully low 577 rounds a minute. This low rate of fire forces you to be incredibly accurate, hitting every single shot and preferably going for headshots to down your target. And to finish off talking about this weapon's rounds, its muzzle velocity, so that's how fast the rounds fire, I guess you would say, is 600 meters a second, meaning this is quite capable at long range if you tap fire. Moving on to recoil. This weapon has an insanely high kick up at 0.44 degrees, so that's every time you take a shot, it's going to kick almost half a degree up into the sky. The weapon also has a first shot recoil multiplier, so that's whenever you fire your first round in a burst of fire, it will kick up 1.85 times more than every other shot. This, combined with the weapon's fairly high recoil, makes it quite inaccurate at range unless you tap fire. And finally, to finish off the stats of this gun, the weapon has a cone of fire bloom per shot, while scoped, of 0.05. If you don't know what this means, it doesn't really matter, as this is the same as most other weapons in the game. So what you should hopefully be able to tell from these stats, if you understand them, is that the gun is kind of strange. It's got a rate of fire and a damage profile that would more point towards a long range weapon. However, its recoil kind of forces it into closer ranges, meaning that for this gun to be effective, as I said, you need to be deadly accurate. Okay, so just quickly, I'm going to go over the aesthetics of the weapon, as I feel the way a gun sounds and feels and looks kind of influences my decision, as I would much rather be killing people with a big badass gun rather than just an average one. However, this gun is average. I'm not going to bother playing you guys the sounds like I normally do here, because there's no point. It sounds the same as most other Vanu guns, it looks exactly the same as most other Vanu guns, and its reload animation, once again, is the same as most of the other Vanu guns, so it's quite boring. As far as optics go, you have access to scopes 2x through to 4x, including the night vision scope. On your rail, you have access to a forward grip, a laser sight, a dark light flashlight, and extended magazines. And on the barrel, you have access to a compensator, a suppressor, and a flash suppressor. You can also equip high velocity ammo to this weapon. Okay, so let's move on to my personal thoughts and tips and tricks for the weapon. So to start off, as far as attachments go, The only real two I would suggest are the compensator and the extended mags, as the compensator helps with the gun's insane recoil, and the extended mags just mean you almost never have to reload. Other than attachments, the only real suggestion I can make for this gun is that you have to force yourself to aim for headshots and make every shot count due to this gun's low rate of fire. So I would only really suggest it to people who have high accuracy, as I suck at aiming and I had a horrible time using this weapon. Thank you for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, please feel free to leave a like. However, if you think there's something I could do better, or just have your own personal thoughts on the weapon, please feel free to leave a comment. Also, if you would like to help support the channel and see more content as I get it out, please subscribe. Once again, thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye from JoJo.